was a piece of research by the information house Gartner some years ago. It was 2017, I think. They do incredible amounts of research into sort of the HR and talent space generally. They found that the kind of the number of skills that are found within the average job description was compounding, so it was increasing by about 10% year on year. And this is, I think, since 2017. I might be wrong on that, but it was the talent Gartner Talent Neuro, I think it's called. It's a certain sort of form of research and product that they use. But fascinating, because it kind of goes back to that sort of thing I mentioned about Henry Ford, sort of, you've got this year, way back when, really tightly prescribed amount of skills, and now it's just broadening and building and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And yeah, I think we're absolutely moving in that direction where you need individuals that can demonstrate that, those sometimes referred to as soft skills. I know some people don't like that term because it's almost seen to dismiss them or diminish them. I don't mean it that way, but
no, they're vitally important.
Yeah, exactly. The interpersonal skill, the actual, hard skills, if you like. Let's just use coding as a quick example. But that type of thing, I think is the right way that we should be going, if I can be so bold. And you mentioned already that kind of holistic approach to assessing a candidate. I completely agree with that. And I know why it's been so hard to achieve up till now, which has, of course, been technological constraints. If you've got thousands of candidates, it's quite hard to assess the whole person, if you like. But with innovation, I do think that we should be at turning our attention to trying to sort of supercharge the kind of the focus on that whole person assessment. But one of those big things has to be kind of attitudinal, I think. I'm not worried about the use of ChatGPT. I'm interested in understanding the way in which ChatGPT has been used in an application. Is someone using it? Again, listen to a few PhD psychologists who founded their own companies and they're incredibly successful. They've said it themselves. I don't really do anything without bunging it in ChatGPT first. It's a good jumping off point, but that's all it is. It's a jumping off point. I'm not going to just take it, copy it, paste it without even reformatting it. But it's that kind of thing. We must look at attitude. We must look at interests in a given role, in a given industry, that type of thing. And I think is what I was trying to, maybe not successfully alluding to earlier, when I sort of said about bringing it back down to brass tacks. I do think at the moment we're in a period of we can't see the wood for the trees. And we've lost sight of what we're really trying to do, which is to assess an individual's ability to do a job well, but also their ability to stay and do future jobs. I think that's the whole argument for potential that we've talked about quite a lot before.